All right. Well, I'm back. I'm back with my best bud, Kimberly. Well, really, my sister, Kimberly.
Yeah, this is my brother. This is my bro.
And what we're going to talk about right here is something that really um, she hasn't really talked about on camera, and it's almost about, like with me, how when the Men in Black got a hold of me and started this what you call gang stalking and harassing. Well, the same thing, because Kimberly puts her messages out there to people. The same thing has happened to her. So you tell everybody what's happened to you this time.
Oh, well, the last house I lived at, I made the mistake of moving in by the ex-wife of Stokes County Sheriff. That was fun. And then a U.S. Marshal also lived behind me. And so it kind of started back then and even before. It was absolutely crazy. I can send you some pictures. Relentless stalking. No matter what I did, they called the sheriff. Like, I put up a fence on my property. They called the sheriff. I have a picture I'll have to give you with like 4 police cars and 8 people standing in my yard because I put up a fence. Come on, Wayne.
That's crazy.
Come on.
Then plus that's what you call harassment.
Harassment by law enforcement. Absolutely.
All right, go ahead.
No, and it's just, I mean, I get followed by all sorts of law enforcement. Like one time I came out of the coffee shop and there was an FBI plate standing there and he was filming me, Wayne, carrying a cup of coffee. Really, that's really exciting stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get harassed a lot. And also, if you guys download like the flight app on your phone, you know what I'm talking about, you can like see the planes that are flying over. Like military flies over and 3-letter agency all the time, like the Navy, and everybody flies directly over my house, and then they fly around and around and around and around.
And you do all these YouTube channel interviews. And
yeah, I do.
And me and you both, I kind of suspect that when I got that call from that attorney in Florida threatening my life, that maybe it was due to one of those. He told me, he says, because I didn't hear it. I got the message on my phone because he had called me, and I got the message, and it said, Mr. Wilson, you need to go seek out law enforcement for protection because your life is in danger.
That's right, that's right.
So I called the dude. The dude don't even know he made the call.
Yeah, somebody was using him as a front to harass you.
It's possible it's that,
or he's lying.
Or he's involved in it too.
And he got paid to lie.
And, but because you think they put these people in all different forms of law enforcement, all different forms of FBI. They're everywhere.
That's true.
And that's the same thing that happened to me. I mean, I watched the dude that was harassing me. They built a house and stayed in it and spied on me until they realized that I wasn't a threat anymore. And then they sold the house.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they do.
Well, and I found out too, that I ain't gonna say who I know, but a certain boy that I know, his dad told me that the same thing. He was living there with him to keep an eye on me. And
didn't you say he worked for the Danbury Fusion Center? Isn't that what you told me that kid said, or the dad said? Something about Danbury.
Well, I do know. I heard that they would leave. They would get in a van at night and leave and go to Danville. And nobody knew what they were doing. He didn't even know what they were doing.
Probably killing cats or something.
But again, he told me. I've seen his dad. His dad told me. He said, "You don't have to worry about anything anymore because you're not their interest anymore. They're after somebody in Greensboro."
Oh, I was going to say they're probably after me now.
I think it's a UFO person.
That makes sense, because that's what they go after. They go after consciousness teachers, which is me. Bigfoot people, which is you and me. UFO ghost people. They go after paranormal people if they're too talented too.
And I mean, like I said, it's a crazy world we live in, but it's almost like ever since I discovered this stuff and I met you, they've come after both of us.
That's true. It's gotten worse.
And I mean, even down where what I call the Bigfoot habitat, the freaking UFOs would come out of the sky, and I would see them. I mean, I seen one. I mean, come out of I seen a portal open up out in the sky, and they came out of it. 6 of them came out, and they flew around and formed a V shape.
When was this?
This was down on the Air Gauge Road.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I was live. Here's the funny part. I was live on Facebook because the clouds had...
Oh, I think I might remember. I remember that.
The clouds had turned black.
I think I remember that.
The clouds had turned black and the sky opened up and they came out. And one of them actually came by me. And I had not seen that video in my memories, and then it showed up in my memories.
That's weird.
All these years, and it showed up in my memories. And Stacy's like, when did this happen? When did this happen? And
That's
I'm
cool.
like, it was a freaking UFO come down, and you could hear the engine from it.
That's crazy.
And I mean, I got it on video. And you know what I'm thinking now?
What?
Maybe that's why they came after me.
Maybe,
You know,
because that's the stuff that they don't want.
Yeah, they don't want you to do that.
They don't want anything messed with
But
that.
it's the same thing like where we were before. I know you had left, but that nut come out of the woods screaming the Illuminati.
Oh yeah, I think that was a gang stalker, Wayne.
I think
it was like a distraction harassment to see if you would. Oh, you want Wayne?
Yeah.
To see if you believed.
Yeah. Hello, little one. I seen you so much, ain't I?
I know. He's like, I know Wayne.
Look at him. But anyway, anything else?
No, that's all I want to say about that. That's a nice little
because
short
I mean,
clip.
because you never know us talking about this.
Yeah, I'll probably get it tonight.
Yeah, we'll get it again, won't we?
Buzz with black helicopters.
Well, I listen. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell people the interview. You ain't seen nothing yet till you see this interview. All right. Well,
All right,
that's been good. It's been fun. All right. Bye.